on DC News Now, still tracking a DMV first warn with flooding rain making its way across western Maryland. More on that forecast coming up.
A deadly shooting inside a district restaurant. What police are saying about their investigation in Southeast.
And an immigration crackdown in D.C. 189 people arrested. The latest from the interim U.S. attorney.
Sometimes no words need to be said. Just a couple moments or a couple minutes with Tiller can go a long way.
Man's best friend is making a difference at National Airport.
So I had this kind of like vague dream. Someday I want to go try out.
Plus, from NFL cheerleader to award-winning chef, how a woman is accomplishing her dreams and reconnecting with her community.
We begin with breaking news on DC News Now at 9. Cars take a look underwater. Firefighters rescuing students and teachers from an elementary school in western Maryland. The severe flooding has forced mandatory evacuations in some other parts of Maryland. Thanks for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Susan Tran.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Tonight is a DMV first warn day, and we're tracking rain all around the DMV. Again, first responders here using small boats to rescue about 150 students and 50 adults from an elementary school in Westernport. That's a small town in western Maryland. Water breached the second floor of that school.
And take a look. This is new video just into our newsroom from Westernport, and you could just see how intense and widespread this flooding is happening in that community. There are cars just swallowed up here in the downtown area. You don't even recognize that this is businesses and homes and parking lots, but it looks like a river. They saw just so many hours of heavy rain, and the mayor saying that this part of town is very prone to flooding.
Yeah, and in Garrett County, now under a mandatory evacuation order due to severe flooding. This map here showing the areas impacted. Now, emergency officials say floodwaters are getting dangerously high. So if you live there, you need to go to Eastern Garrett, Bloomington, or the Deer Park Volunteer Fire Departments. Again, this is in Garrett County out in western Maryland.
Some really extreme conditions on our DMV First Warn Day.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb is here, and Janessa, really is not much let up right now.
Oh, no. Actually, they have a few more hours before we start to kind of die down across that region, and then you have multiple rounds of rain Wednesday, Thursday, going into Friday. So this is going to be a prolonged situation. These are small local storm reports. We have about a dozen coming in out towards western Maryland, parts of Garrett County. We started to notice this around 3 o'clock. We do have our weather watchers out that way, and they started to send us videos of the high streams and the rivers, and that's going to be a big problem for the next 24 hours. Those rivers and streams, they need time to kind of recede, and that's why you're seeing all these polygon boxes where from Martinsburg down towards northern Virginia, the Pawpaw area, they're at a moderate to major level. Here's the next stream of moisture that's coming in from parts of Charlottesville. It did have some severe weather associated with it, but all these yellows, the red that you're seeing, that's pockets of moderate to torrential rain. Now, DC metro area, this has not been super significant for us. We've seen about an inch of accumulation, but it hasn't been an overload on our drainage situation, and it's allowed for some ponding, hydroplaning as people were for their evening commute, but things are starting to look a little bit better. The farther west that you go out towards Alpine area, Potomac, central Montgomery County, we're seeing some moderate pockets of rain. This will continue to make its way up and down the East Coast, but it's starting to now form out towards PA, and so we will see some relief around midnight tonight. It's visibility that's going to be a major concern overnight into tomorrow morning. These numbers mean 2 miles in front of you that you can see out towards Winchester, 3 miles in front of you from Loudoun County into DC metro area. So tonight it's a steamy one. You have dew points that are still fairly high. We'll see a relief around midnight tonight, and then a secondary wave tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about that coming up.
Janessa, thank you. Let's talk more about the hours of rain. It has led to flooding in some parts, plenty of ponding in others, all creating some tough times on the roads.
Yeah, very much so. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has been on the roads all evening long, tracking this wall of water. And so, Daniel, how is it looking out there right now?
Well, the roads are still wet. We are still seeing some spots of ponding. You can see right in front of us here to the left right there, you might have been able to see that big splash because there's a lot of ponding right here. We are right by Canal Road and Arizona Avenue here, which is an area that's known to have this ponding. You can see right in front of us. You have to be careful when you're on this road. So this is kind of the conditions that we've been seeing. We were on 495 South and 495 North on the inner loop and outer loop of the Beltway a little bit earlier on the Virginia side of things. And the roads were pretty clear. But again, you do have to take it slow here because you don't want to be slipping and sliding, especially in those slick spots that may come up on you. So if you're out on the roads tonight, just be careful. Watch out for those slick spots, the ponding on some of these roadways. Hopefully it will clear out in just a little bit here. But for now, we're reporting live in the car in Northwest DC. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Yeah, Daniel, you mentioned where you are now. It's prone, obviously, to a lot of flooding when it rains. What are some of the other smaller side roads like right now?
Some of the side roads, I think, are generally fine. It is just some of these areas, as we know, there's a hillside that comes down here where things gather. But generally, some of these side roads, especially, you talk about kind of where we are now in Georgetown, the water is going downhill. So in general, the side streets are pretty okay. But of course, you do still have some of those areas that are ponding a little bit.
All right, we're going to have to continue to watch those conditions. Our Daniel Hamburg reporting live for us there in Northwest D.C. For more updates on the latest forecast throughout the night, just make sure to download our DC News Now weather app on your phone. You can get alerts for where you live. You can also get updates on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
All new tonight, one person killed, another injured following a double shooting in Southeast D.C. DC News Now's Max Marcilla was on scene and has the latest tonight on the investigation.
Well, this is where that shooting happened, here at America's Best Wings on Benning Road Southeast, just off East Capitol. You can take a look here as police have now cleared the scene but are still searching for the person who pulled the trigger. Police say their suspect was last seen getting into a black car and heading east on East Capitol, and they believe he shot two people inside this restaurant, which they say was not crowded at the time of the shooting. The young man, they believe either late teens or early 20s, was killed, and another man shot and injured but will survive. Surveillance cameras at the restaurant will be key to the investigation as detectives try to figure out why this happened and who is responsible.
So we don't know what led to the shooting, but it appears to us that both victim and suspect were familiar to each other.
MPD is offering a $25,000 reward for any information that can lead to an arrest and a conviction in this case. Reporting in Southeast, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thank you. Now to an immigration crackdown in the district. The interim U.S. attorney saying agents have arrested 189 people. Ed Martin Jr. saying that ICE officials arrested the immigrants in a targeted enforcement effort focused on criminal offenders, and saying that several federal and local agencies went after the most dangerous offenders. But only 8 of the people arrested have criminal records. The remaining 181, Martin says, are only charged with being in the country without documentation. Meanwhile, in Northern Virginia, the partnership between Arlington County Police and ICE, it is under scrutiny. ARLnow.com reports that county leaders are pushing to further restrict their cooperation and completely ending a 2022 policy that allowed police to notify ICE under certain arrests. It would be a win for activists. Now, the board met on that issue earlier today.
We're following breaking news out of Los Angeles. Lyle and Eric Menendez could soon walk out of prison free men. A judge just resentenced the brothers to 50 years to life, which makes them eligible for parole. That decision came after a full-day hearing, which included testimony from family members and fellow prison inmates. The brothers are eligible for parole under California's youthful offender law because they committed the crime under the age of 26. The state parole board must still decide whether to release the brothers from prison. They were originally sentenced in 1996 to life in prison without the possibility of parole for murdering their mother and father in their Beverly Hills mansion back in 1989.
In Western Maryland, state police are searching for a group of men they say committed a hate crime. State investigators believe the men attacked a 25-year-old man in a parking lot of a convenience store in Walkersville. A fourth suspect was not captured in surveillance images, and this is in the business block of Woodboro Pike in Frederick County. The group reportedly made remarks about the victim's sexual orientation. If you have any information, you're urged to contact police.
Well, there's been a drop in violent crime in the district. The latest report from police shows robberies are down 24%. And there's a 17% drop in homicides. Assaults with a dangerous weapon also down 14% from last year.
Amtrak has been forced to cancel several trains for tomorrow, all due to this really dangerous situation here. Take a look at these really intense flames from this warehouse fire in Baltimore from this morning. More than 200 firefighters battled the inferno for hours overnight into the morning hours. Now, there were also several MARC Penn Line and Amtrak trains forced to suspend some trips between Baltimore and the district earlier this morning. It left so many travelers really frustrated and stranded.
Stressful thing because you're trying to get to work, and I work in Odenton, so taking an Uber from Union Station to Odenton is out the question.
We're continuing to follow this developing story on air and online, and for the very latest on these Amtrak cancellations and delays, just go to our website, dcnewsnow.com.
In Western Maryland, 2 men are accused of impersonating utility workers and stealing money from people. The Washington County Sheriff says Earl Nicholson III and Billy Lee Nicholson posed as Potomac Edison workers and then told families they needed electrical upgrades. Both men face fraud charges. Sheriff says there may be more victims and to contact their office if you've been approached by the pair.
There is a dog working at both National and Dulles airports, helping to keep people calm.
Yeah, Tiller focuses not on explosives or drugs, but rather to help first responders. He's sniffing around for laps to sit on, looking to provide comfort to first responders and others who come through DCA's doors. The 3-year-old Black Lab and MWA Police Lieutenant Timothy Blayman have been working together now for 2 years. Earlier this year, Tiller was there to support dozens of first responders who worked at DCA following the deadly mid-air collision over the Potomac.
There is one way or one tool to help to cope in the moment, days and weeks following it. Sometimes no words need to be said, just a couple moments or a couple minutes with Tiller can go a long way.
The airport's authority saying that Tiller has helped officers be more open to talking about mental health and wellness on the job.
So nice to have Tiller there and just, give a little pet, and so soothing, right?
Right, and usually working police dogs, they tell you do not play with them, do not pet them, but Tiller is different. You can go and give them a belly rub.
He's doing a great job there.